And if we're operating from places of hurt and places of disappointment and places of anger and bitterness, then we're not free to walk out tomorrow in the purpose that he has for us. And so Paul writes it like this. He says that the eyes of your heart, or how you have been affected, the things that you have gone on in your past, you would find freedom from them so that you could then know the hope to which he has called you. That hope is discovering your purpose. How many of you know that God knit you together in your mama's belly? Just stay with me for a minute, because you're not an accident. You've heard me say this before. You were probably, some of y'all might have been a surprise to your parents, but you're not an accident. And God didn't sit in heaven as your mama was in the hospital and or wherever, and you're going to the nursery, you're going to the crib. God didn't sit in the throne room of heaven and go, wow, well, that one's different. Well, he might have done that for some of us. But he didn't look down and be like, hey, angels, come here. What are we going to do with that? Like that's not the conversation that was happening in heaven. The Bible says that while you were being formed in your mama's belly, God knew you. In other words, he knit you together, your personality, who you were going to be, what he was going to call you to do. You're not an accident. He wasn't surprised by you. And one of the greatest things you could ever do is discover how he knit you together, because you're not an accident.